Hey, sup guys, Karn here. So I'm just waking up now from pushing 100. I had not planned to push 100 on the start this hard, but I found myself rank 1 and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it done before I go to sleep. So here we are. For those who don't know, I started HCSSF. I almost played HC Trade, but in the end I just logged in on SSF. I can always go trade later. And yeah, I'm just gonna make this video, talk to you guys about what I think about the league, what I found out. I will say that this league mechanic is very fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. Towards the end I had to stop doing it because it's not very XP efficient and I wanted to get it done, to get it finished. But the grafts add a ton of power. I can maybe go over what I ended up doing. So obviously, as you know, I have a Earth Shadow Slayer guide up, and I just did the exact same thing I tell people to do. I just tweaked some stuff because of what I was doing and what gear I had and stuff. I ended up going Precise Technique a lot earlier than I had planned. I usually don't go Precise Technique early, but I just happened to find items with a lot of accuracy. Like this helmet, for example, is really, really good. There's a bunch of accuracy. This dropped also like that without the life, and I just added it onto it. So I was pretty set up for PT. So I went PT earlier than normal. And yeah, league mechanic, very, very fun with skill masters. The grafts add a ton of power. Seize the Flesh, for example, that I'm using here. The ones that I would recommend using for this build are those three. So there's a Return to Dust. There are just some big hands that will slam and do a lot of damage. And Seize the Flesh right now that I started using recently, mostly because I dropped one with % increased life. Oh well, I crafted one with % increased life and 200% damage, so this does an absurd amount of damage. This does, when it procs, 3 million damage before Von and Pride modifier, so if you add up all those together, there's probably around 5 million damage whenever it procs, which is every 8 seconds. The only problem with it is like it procs with your auto exerts, so you cannot control when it happens, which is a bit unfortunate. Nonetheless, it's a lot of damage. And obviously Heart of Flame. Heart of Flame obviously is really strong. It's basically a molten shell. Molten shell that procs whenever you actually lose life. I'll go over the grafts more in detail in another video, but for now, yeah, this is just what I'm using. Genesis tree, extremely, extremely strong. This is how I made my axe. I think, do I still have the, no, I don't have the exact setup here, but basically what I had to when I made my axe was I had reduced fire. I think this was the same here. We had reduced crit. We had reduced attributes, that is correct. We had increased phase. And we had, what do we have here? Well, we had nothing here. Yeah, we didn't allocate anything here. We just clicked the small node here for chance for additional equipment, and that was it. I was trying to make chest here. And obviously 200 weapon, click 200 weapon, and we do more strength and less int only. There's no point doing less dex, because you know, you need dex anyway. So far, I haven't messed around too much with the other ones. I tried currency a bit. I got one divine from doing the currency womb stuff. I mostly did some grafts crafting and some gear crafting. That's how I got my 6 link. It's extremely strong to get 5 links, 6 links, etc. You will print 5 links, like every single time you click a craft here, you will get a 5 link pretty much, or multiple 5 links. I've gotten I don't know how many 6 links did I get doing this. I wanna say I've gotten like 1 tier 2 here. They have another one somewhere else. Probably 3 to 4. Up to within like 17k graft blood, I'd say. So yeah, league mechanic is insanely fun to do, insanely rewarding. A lot of gamba, we love gamba. And yeah, love this league mechanic. But yeah, that's pretty much how my day one went. I just pushed 100, did a bunch of betrayal. Pretty much delirium farmed. I'm gonna be doing today later, after the recording of this video. I'm gonna set up for my simulacrums and go try to get the schizophrenic ascendancy that I was suggesting, like advising people to go for. I just need to, yeah, I need to make a second vice to be able to be shock immune and fix my boots as well, and probably get a better chest with PDR and proper chest pretty much. And yeah, and then I'll probably just send it, do a simulacrum like that on that gear level. I'm pretty confident that with the power added from grafts and just in general, just also I'm gonna have a better weapon that I think I had during my tries. I might try to slam this weapon also before, like with a Warlord or Crusader Exalt. Try to get hybrid. I could also Fizz Arc for a hybrid, but I don't like that because I'm gonna lose. Most likely we'll lose either attack speed or accuracy, and right now I'm using accuracy for my PT, so. But yeah, that's pretty much how my day one went and League start. League mechanics is very, very fun to do. I would say that the fortresses are the one thing that is a bit annoying to do because you have to just sit there and wait. I've heard also a lot of complaints from people with doing fortresses and the defense in general as melee. Personally, I have absolutely no issue. I just sit in the middle, use Earth Shadow, and whenever monsters get close, I just pop my spikes and everything dies. So personally, I have no issues at all. If you have issues on playing, if you're playing Bone Shadow or something, you're having problems, just play slams, play Earth Shadow, and you have no issues whatsoever. I think Ground Slam probably has the same of doing that mechanic. I have absolutely no problems at all at any point doing any other League mechanic stuff. So if you do, just play that. But yeah, I think that's about it. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, hanging out, and yeah, Simulacrum soon. Peace.